space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Outside Hunter. To halt the run. And Holmes pulls it down.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Dort. Sinks that one from the post.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Miller. The three. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Here's Vaughn, guarded by Miller. Vaughn, the pass to Edwards. Pass to Vaughn. And he lays it up and in.
I just love the ball movement.
Heat trail by 9. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Dort against Cunningham. Miller outside. Here's Ware. And Holmes with the block. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. Fourth, the Heat.
They've dialed up the defense in a big way. You've got to get creative if you're going to find ways to score against them these days.
Here's Vaughn. He's watched by Cunningham. And the basket by Vaughn.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Heat trail by 11. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Goodness, Cade was way back there. Look at him expanding his range.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So for Miami, Edey's checked in for Duren. And it's Christopher in for Cunningham. Pass to Vaughn. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Baker. Dort for 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the right side. Here's Ware. And again, Miami with a triple.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Christopher. First personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards against Hunter. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Bell, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Team foul.
And that one misses. Heat trail by 7. Outside Hunter. Pulls up on the wing. Sacramento grabs the miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Right wing. Here's Bell. Again, the miss by the Kings. For Miami, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Pass to Edey. And they pick up 2. Sacramento leading by 5. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, it's stolen. Miller on the wing. Last game, 26 points for him. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far. Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
It's Christopher on the wing. He had 9 points in his last time out. Miller, the pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Baker grabs the board. The Kings leading. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
So he gets them both. Heat trail by 6. Here's Christopher. He's scoreless. Puts up a 3. The shot no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Right side Edwards. Pass to Vaughn. Here's Bell. Hunter covering. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Bell, no good. Miami has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Christopher, guarded by Edwards. Miami, no good that time either.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thanks, B.A. The Mavericks just made it public their front office is indeed in action ahead of the trade deadline. They're thrilled to bring in Julius Randle. That move increases their physicality on both ends of the floor. He brings speed, strength, and a versatile scoring ability that should be a great fit for this team.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. Heat trail by 8. Here's Christopher. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. An easy 2 on the layup. Christopher's got 5 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Bell, guarded by Miller. And another Sacramento 3.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Edey. Miller outside. Clock at 6. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Bell, guarded by Miller. No good off the glass.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Here's Christopher. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Pass to Bell. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Edey. Here's Christopher, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Pass to Bell from downtown. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Miller outside. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Here's Vaughn. 7 points in the game. 1:43 left in the opening quarter. Knocks down the long J. Vaughn's got 10.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Christopher. Here's Ware. Second chance effort. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ware's got his second basket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Baker. The three is up. Miller pulls it in. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Miami. 7-point differential. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Puts up the 8-footer. Misses off the right iron.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
Hunter can't get it to go.
He hasn't even made 1 point at this quarter, and his team desperately needs him to get home.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Brown comes in for Edwards. Both good from the line that time. Heat trail by 7. Miller outside. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Bell. And another miss by Sacramento. Hunter up top. Wide open look. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Sacramento on top, up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
We've got Lugans-Dort, and it's Holmes in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And here's Cunningham outside. They grab their own miss. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Cunningham on the take. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
4-3. Red can't get it to go.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Miller. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Pass to Holmes. Dort outside. Goes up on the wing. Jump shot is good that time. Dort's got his second bucket on the night. Heat trail by 4. Cunningham outside. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. The Kings have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but It's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Sacramento making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. Launches a three. Baker can't get it to go.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Miller on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be King's ball. A look at how all-star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
Well, you look at Cunningham. He's the top vote getter in the Eastern Conference. Fans from all over love his game.
Yeah, and he's got the respect of players from around the East. What a season he's having.
And keep checking in for the latest in all-star voting results.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Has to Ware. Miller outside. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Hunter. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Baker can't get it to go.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Soft touch off the glass. Hunter's gotten his second bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Hendricks. He's watched by Cunningham. Drives to the hoop.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Pass to Miller. The kick to Hunter. From the arc. Gets the three to fall. Hunter's got 7 points.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Baker. Still without a bucket. Brown with it. Hunter covering. Brown passes to Baker. Three-pointer Holmes. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Cunningham. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Lou Dort picks one up.
I love big guards, and Cunningham using the size to perfection. Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line. Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Baker gets the bucket. Baker's got his first 2 points. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Cunningham on the wing. Dort defending. Cunningham drives in. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Here's Baker. Offline with a three.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Miller, the pass to Cunningham. Hunter with the ball. Miller outside. Fires for three. Gets rebounded by Hendricks. Sacramento has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Brown looking around. Pass to Dort. Hunter against Brown. Wing shot on the way. And they recover it. Baker, pass to Dort. Fires the three. Rebound by the Heat.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
There's a screen to the paint. Here's Edie, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Here's Hendricks. He's watched by Cunningham. Outside for Dort from behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Cunningham against Dort. Pass to Edie. Back to Cunningham. Here's Edie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now, and he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Here's Edwards. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Edwards has got 9. Cunningham outside. Cunningham confident in his range.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
Edwards, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Cunningham outside. Here's Edie. Give him 8. Pass to Ware. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
There's the block. Dort against Cunningham. Here's Edie. All alone. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And it's a 5-point Heat lead. Here's Hendricks. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Dort. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
Out left to the wing. And stolen by Edwards. To the inside. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Monday, they'll head home to take on the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Orlando Magic.
And that game against Milwaukee, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
The Heat making a switch here. Okoro's checked in. Kings trail by 3. Here's Hendricks. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro. Sacramento shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Hendricks, 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. And for Miami, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Here's Cunningham. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Dort outside. Kick out to Brown. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Back to Cunningham. Pass to Edie. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Okoro. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Kings trail by 3. Here's Ware. 8 points in his last timeout. Here's Edie. Okoro outside. Fires top of the key. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And they get it back. Here's Edwards. Goes back up. The shot off that time. Cunningham with some nice D. Heat leading by 3. Edey for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
The open shot, Cunningham. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Cunningham's got 16 points. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Kings trail by 8. Here's Brown. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Brown's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Here's Miller. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal...
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Some changes for Sacramento. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brown, and it's Bell in for Dort.
Shooting 2.
That's good for Miller.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Kings trail by 8. Here's Bell. Connects from downtown. Bell's got 11.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And there's a pick. Has to Ware. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Miller, the pass to Cunningham. To the left wing. Shoots. And it's Edey missing.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And that one's good. Held.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And that'll do it for the first half of play. It's the Heat up by 7. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hello, folks.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
You know folks are hyped about the arrival of Julius Randle. He's a proven scorer and an all-star talent, and what he did for the team last year, boy.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You got to like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So it's Miami now. They lead by 7. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Miller is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Okoro. Then it's Edey. And it's Ware in at the 4 slot.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Barnes with a screen on Cunningham. Barnes, no good.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
For 3. Here's Edey. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Kings trail by 11. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Oh, deflected. Miller comes with a double. Pass to Barnes. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Miller, the pass to Cunningham. Back to Miller. From 20 feet. That one rolls around and rims out. The Kings shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it in. Give him 8 points now.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Miller on the wing. Pass to Ware. There's the 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Outside Edwards. The shot from 20 feet out, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Ware. This one for 3. That one no good. Kings trail by 7. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. To the middle. Here's Vaughn. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Vaughn's got 14 points for the game. Cunningham outside. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Uses the glass on the layup. And that's a double-double for him now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Miller against Barnes. The three from Okoro. And the three-pointer goes. And the Heat lead by 8.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Here's Vaughn. He's watched by Cunningham. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And Sacramento wins some changes. Brown, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Dort in for Bell. So it's Miami now. Here's Ware. 13 points in the game. Shot on the wing. Here's Edey. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. As we get deeper into the season, the Eastern Conference standings are really taking shape. Let's take a look. You look at Miami, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
I think for the Heat, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Baker, pass to Vaughn. Here's Baker. Three-pointer.
Yeah, excellent contest from Miller. Wanting to alter as many shots as he can.
And stolen by Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Heat.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Duren, he's checked in for Miami. Christopher comes in for Cunningham. And now we get a second to view the top-scoring teams in the league. The Heat in 5th.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Hits both from the stripe. Here's Vaughn. He's got 17. Dort outside. Pass to Brown. Intercepted. Miller outside. Puts up a deep 3. And Holmes pulls it down. Kings trail by 5. Brown inside. And it's good. 2 points. Brown's got 9 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Christopher drives in. And he banks in the layup. Here's Vaughn. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Dort. Three-pointer Holmes nails it from 3. He's got 6.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Here's Ware. He's got 13. Shoots over Holmes. Baker grabs the board. Baker's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Brown. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Dort finds Brown. Here's Baker for the lead. The rebound by Ware.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The first free throw is good, and Sacramento making a change here. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Heat with some changes. Hunter comes in for Okoro, and it's Hauser in for Miller. And so he hits both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Kings trail by 4. Pass to Dort. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Here's Christopher. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Dort, the pass to Baker. Back to Dort. Over to the wing. The 3. Sinks the tray. Baker's got 5 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Christopher. 15 points in the game. Pass to Hauser. Back to Christopher.
Sacramento foul. Hendricks. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team.
Here's Ware, defended by Holmes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hunter passes to Hauser. The 3 is up. Hunter can't get it to go. Sacramento has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the 3rd quarter. For the lead. Baker can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Ware. On the take. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Christie's checked in for Hauser. Christopher drives in, and here's Duren for 3. Knocks down the triple. Duren's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Bell, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Here's Christopher. Dort defending. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Ware. He's got 13. From deep.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
Kings trail by 4. Here's Holmes. And yep, it's good. Holmes has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Christie. Here's Christopher. 15 points in the game. Here's Christie. Outside Hunter. Tries again. And he knocks the jumper down. Hunter's got 9 points.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Bell. He's got 14. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Dort with a steal.
That's a key foul. That's his fifth. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good. Hunter. Brown, he's checked in for Sacramento. Edwards comes in for Dort. And both free throws good for Hunter. Kings trail by 6. Outside Edwards. Pass to Bell. Rebound Miami. Ware's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's Christie. Counted from distance. Christie's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
The 3-ball. Hauled in by Brown.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Brown, a screen on Hunter. Pass to Brown. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Christopher. Here's Christie. Pure from three-point range. Christie's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Holmes with it. Now guarded by Duren. Brown passes to Edwards. 43 seconds left in the third.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And he makes it. Christopher's got 10 points here in the second half.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Edwards. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Here's Christopher, defended by Brown. Jacks up a 3. Christopher misses. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
Substituting on the court.
Here's Vaughn. Nails it from beyond the arc. Vaughn's got 8 here in this quarter.
Hey, everybody, that's execution off an inbounds play.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the Heat up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Everybody be patient. Be on the same page.
3 tense quarters. Behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Edwards, and it's Baker in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Brown can't hit.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Here's the break. Here's Vaughn. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst. The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of creating even more here in the second. You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Baker grabs the board. Baker's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Looking to get it going. And it's laid up and in by Brown.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And he makes it on the layup.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Both teams will make substitutions. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now Edwards. Yep, count it. Edwards got 19 points. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Cunningham against Edwards. They get it back. Here's Edey. Off target at the rim. The Kings have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. It's scooped up. Here's Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Heat trail by 3. Pass to Ware. Back to Miller. They set the pick. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 20 points for him.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Rebound Miami. Edey's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Ware. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Cunningham outside. And here's Hunter. Defended by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing, right side. Ware. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. The Kings leading. Brown passes to Vaughn. Going inside. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Hunter. Cunningham outside. Here's Ware. Outside Hunter. And it's Ware missing.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Got a hand on it.
He just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
And there's Hunter on the assist from Miller. Miller's got assist number 8 now on the night.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Here's Vaughn. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's an 8-footer. Here's Edey. Outside Hunter. Miller against Edwards. Out to the right wing to take the lead. And it's Edey missing.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Kings lead by 2.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Miller. And there's the screen. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
He shoots it. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage. Heat trail by 4. Cunningham with the ball. And he drives in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
To take the lead. And Miller good for 3. Miller's got 23. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Grabs the rebound again. This kind of effort is amazing.
Simply put, he will not be denied.
Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Clock at 6. Again, the Heat score.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. The shot's good. He's got 27.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Miller. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Brown. So it's Sacramento now. Dort, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Vaughn. And that one, good. Vaughn's got 14 points here in the second half.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Dort against Miller. Cunningham outside. 5 to shoot. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
The kick out to Edwards. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Edwards has got 5 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here's Miller. Into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Miller's got 31.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Miller. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
From outside the arc. It doesn't go for him. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Baker. Outside for Dort to take the lead. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Cunningham outside. To the wing on the left. And it's Ware missing.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Outside Edwards. Here he goes. That one falls. And now a 5-point Sacramento lead.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Miller. No good again that time. Sacramento leading by 5. And it's Dort off the drive. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Pass to Ware. Let's go with a 3. Baker grabs the board. Baker's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Now here's Dort. Launches it. The rebound by Ware.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Miller. Takes the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. It's stolen. Heat trail by 7.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Edwards looking for an opening. Shoots over Miller. Edwards can't hit. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Cunningham finds Miller. Cunningham outside. Takes a 3. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Ball on the pass to Edwards. Over Miller. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Now Cunningham. For the tie. Oh, the shot is good. Oh, and it looks like this one might get reviewed. We're going to have to take a look at that shot again. They want to see if the horn had sounded before the ball left his hands. This one isn't over yet, folks. They may get a second chance here. If it's overturned, we're going to go to overtime.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Vaughn. We've got Lugan Stort, and it's Vaughn in at the point. The jump hook. That one drops for him. Miami trailing. Cunningham outside. There's a screen. Goes up on the baseline. Here's Edey. Outside Hunter. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Here's Miller. 4 on the clock. Pass to Ware. Another shot. Edwards pulls it in.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
It's stolen by Hunter. Miller outside. Over Edwards. Miller can't get it to go. Well, the Kings shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. on DeAndre Hunter. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Miller.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Takes it inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
The Kings trailing. Baker, pass to Edwards. They set the pick. And the layup falls. Edwards has got 28.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Pass to Ware. From downtown. Drills it from deep. And the Heat lead by 2.
And that's what you get with Cunningham running the show.
Here's Vaughn. That one's good for 2. And he's got 28 now.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Here's Cunningham. He takes it in. Can't cash it in from close range. For Sacramento, they've got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. Baker. Edwards, the pass to Vaughn. The rebound by Ware. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Edey. Pass to Miller. Down low. Here's Hunter. Count it.
Rate of baskets assisted. It's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Hunter's going 6 of 13 here. Here's Vaughn. Got it. Good job in the low post. Vaughn's got 4 points this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Cunningham driving inside, and it's in there. Cunningham's got 31.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
Here's Edwards. And it goes straight through with a swish. Edwards got 30 points.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Okay, Cunningham, strong.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
Here's Vaughn. He's watched by Cunningham. Ball, no good. The Heat with the lead. Cunningham with the ball. There's a screen. Puts up a 3. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Now the Kings in transition. Money.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
Six to shoot. That's another board.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Count it. 23 seconds left in the first overtime period. Pass to Edey. Here's Ware. Cunningham with the ball.
defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a three. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Launches it. Oh my! What a shot! And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
Substituting on the court.
That'll count if it goes. And he hits it. Oh, but hang on now. Hold everything. The officials want to review it. So the basket may count after all. We'll see. No guarantee this outcome is going to remain the same.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they will count it. After checking out the replay, they ruled that the shot was off in time.
Just an amazing finish. And thankfully, replay gives the officials a break on what would have been a terrible missed call.
So a close game sees Miami taking this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that'll do it.